Earlier we were talking about the roster, and there's a lot of talented rosters. Browns have definitely upgraded it. When you look at this roster, what position group concerns you? When you look at it, where you go, it's good, but if this group was a little bit better, I'd feel even better about it.
Defensive line. I think that's it. I could say linebacker too, but I'll go with defensive line because I like Andrew Billings and Malik Jackson on the inside on the defensive tackle spots, but I also like Larry Ogunjobi and Sheldon Richardson. I don't know that the Browns actually upgraded there. And Andrew Billings, of course, was here last year, sat out because of COVID. But I don't know that they've upgraded at defensive tackle. And that's not a knock on Andrew Billings and Malik Jackson as much as it is a compliment to Sheldon Richardson and to Larry Ogunjobi. So I'm a little concerned about that. Depth at defensive end, maybe. Jadeveon Clowney has an injury history. Tack McKinley's not with the team right now. I love Clowney. I love that signing. I'm glad he's here. But I just hope they have enough depth at the defensive end spots where they'll be okay. But the tackle spots concern me a little bit. I think Jordan Elliott could be huge. A guy they brought in the draft 2 years ago from Missouri. And if he can really step it up this year, and you can't expect a guy to do that in his rookie year every time. So and he was playing behind two pretty good guys. So I'm looking for him to make that step. And if he can, Dave, I think that'll calm things down a little bit at tackle because Malik Jackson's a vet. He knows what he's doing. Andrew Billings is a big guy. He's a young veteran. He knows what he's doing. But I'm just kind of paying attention to that tackle spot.
The other thing is if Clowney can stay healthy, opposite of Myles Garrett, that could be a lot of fun to watch, not so much fun to deal with if you're an opposing quarterback.
Everybody talks about Clowney and his injury history a little bit, and maybe people talk about underachieving. Well, the guy's made the Pro Bowl 3 times. That's pretty good. And they say, well, he doesn't get to the quarterback as much as maybe we'd like him to. But he's phenomenal against the run. And if you have Myles Garrett on the other side of you, that's going to free up an opportunity for you to get to the passer as well. So if Clowney stays healthy, Dave, I think this is going to be the most, and I seriously mean the best defensive end combination in the NFL. I don't think there's any question about that. But it depends on the health of both men, but especially I think Jadeveon Clowney.